It's Angling Outings with Josh and Cletus. Welcome back, everyone. Josh here with Angling Outings, and today we're going to be getting around to doing something that we should have done over a month ago. And we have our safety glasses on, so we're going to be doing a small project, which is something that every aluminum boat angler needs to know if you're toting around batteries. So let's get started. All right, my wife tells me I procrastinate, but if you ask me, I just get around to things just at the right time. Now, one thing we're going to do today in honor of the Chiefs making it to the Super Bowl second year in a row is building a little platform to mount our battery to it. It's going to be completely removable, but yet completely stationary, to where if we happen to hit a pothole or a dead raccoon on the way to the lake, our battery in our platform isn't going to wind up on your side of the boat. And it is best to mount your battery to something versus the hull of your boat, because drilling holes into your boat that is under the water line greatly increases your chance of leakage. So let's take a look at the other thing we're going to be doing today. Where's all that water coming from, Josh? Now, the first thing we're going to get to is securing down our transducer cable, because we don't want it all flopping around and getting in the way when we go to the water here in a couple of weeks. So today we went to the big name tool retailer to get some nylon P-clamps and some stainless steel screws. I do recommend getting higher quality parts than what you can get at your local one-stop shop. The higher quality parts can reduce in cracking and breaking. Okay, now what we're going to have to do is pre-drill a hole to be able to put our P-clamps in place to hold down our transducer cable. So we're going to have to pre-drill with a drill bit. I recommend titanium drill bits. They're going to go through the aluminum a lot better than the typical wood ones. You have to look up to see what size of drill bit you're going to need. We have a size 8 screw. So for the aluminum, we'll need an 1/8 inch drill bit. Now, I do recommend, if you're going to be going with fiberglass, it is different than aluminum. Fiberglass is more sensitive or precious or something, because when you drill into fiberglass, you can crack the clear coat, and cracked clear coat can cause more issues than just a visual cosmetic defect. So how we're going to go about doing this is we're going to put the P-clamp on, and we're going to take it up to where we're going to mount it. And we don't necessarily need one down low, but if we do need to, we will go ahead and add one. But for right now, we're just going to do it up at the top. So make sure that cable is straight. Down some right there. And then we'll take our drill bit, stick it right in the hole. We'll start our hole right there. Pull that out to finish it. Right, there we go. And it's when you take your screw, and to begin with, before you do all that, we'll take some marine silicone and make sure that the silicone is made for aluminum, because not all of them are made for aluminum. Clean out the hole there. Sometimes you'll have to use, some sort of cleaner. Even just a carb cleaner would be good to clean out that hole. We'll put our screw into that clamp, bring it up, and we're going to have to switch out to a drill bit. You want to turn your torque down on your drill bit, because you don't want to apply a lot of torque in there. See that in there? There we go. I have my torque set to about 12. So you don't need a lot of torque. You don't need it cranked up all the way to possibly cause damage to your boat or the screws. Okay, now that we're going towards the inside, we don't need to pre-drill anything. We just need to drill the screws right into this. Because our transom is made of plywood. So there's no reason to pre-drill or put silicone into it. So let's get this done. Now you're going to want to measure the area that it's going to go into. Every aluminum boat is a little bit different, even for the same year, make, and model. So we have two pieces of scrap wood. They are 1x10s that I did on a previous project that we're going to do today for our platform. And we're going to cut out the pieces that we're going to need for our base. They're going to be 2 inches tall, and of course the length of the dimensions that we're going to need. And when we're finished with that, we're going to cut out little pieces to glue and attach to the corners of each of the corners. This is going to also add stability, and it's going to add an area for the screws to go into for the top, so it's going to be stable. Also, don't forget to glue the pieces when you put them together. and we're going to add 2 coats of water sealant and 2 coats of paint. This is going to ensure that any kind of water that happens to get around it isn't going to destroy our wood. It's going to be perfectly sealed and it's going to last a long time. Now when installing the base, it's going to be snug, hopefully. And when you push it into place, use a water sealant, not all the way around, just in a couple of the areas to where it's going to hold our base into place. And it's also going to supply room for if water happens to get inside of our platform, that it's going to drain out and go through our drain plug. Now we're also going to use this platform to hide the extra wire for our fish locator. So by placing it inside of our platform, it's going to hide it and keep it from getting tangled up with other stuff. So we're going to have a clean look to the back end of our boat. Then we're going to screw down the top to the base. Then we're going to attach the rings that is going to hold our battery down and strap in our battery. So we have everything all finished up, and we have our transducer cable ran in that corner there and right there for a clean install. I hope you found the information in this video helpful, and if so, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button here in the corner, and click the bell icon to get notified for future videos. And until next time, I'm Josh with Angling Outings. Thanks for watching.